Hello viewers, and welcome to another edition of the Woke Africa show. Guys, my name is host. Hey, so I just feel like we should have a conversation, guys. Like I would like to give shout to my new subscribers, guys. Thank you so much for signing up and joining the show. To existing subscribers, guys, thank you. I really do appreciate you're joining us, and I believe it's going to be amazing. But I'm loving, this is the first time I'm doing live with my phone, so I'm kind of like liking it. The lighting is so much better than as opposed to using my my laptop. So I'm liking it. I like the lighting and all. And what I'm doing right now is trying to lighten the mood. Welcome. Send a message and let me know you're online, guys. So we have to, I just can't wait till I'm able to, pay my subscription for the StreamYard. But in the meantime that I haven't done it, like I can't even when I hear what's going on, I can't stress enough. Okay, so this session is really not about any topic. It's just I want to talk to my family. I want to talk to my people. Guys, if we don't rise and build Africa, when I say Africa is a representation for every single black person, every single person of African descent. You are Africa. So when we rise and we build Africa, we're building every single one of us. And I can't keep stressing enough that the prosperity of a single African person is not enough. It's not enough. Okay? It's not ever going to be recognized unless it is linked. Hey Taki, let's rise together. Yes, we rise. Guys, let's push the hashtag we rise. We rise Africa. Let that be the new hashtag. Okay, so go to Twitter and start pushing the new hashtag we rise, because that is the kind of projection that, like, we don't have a choice now. We don't have any choice, my brothers and sisters. We don't have any choice. Sister Kita, I mean, I hope you feel me. Because I woke up to the news that the has been postponed. This is such a significant, milestone in inter-African relationship. That, commerce and business relations. We cannot afford to mess with that. So I'm just like, I'm not gonna let this slide. And I think that we should all let our leaders know what we expect. We expect that the free trade agreement, at least we will have a new date. If you are new here, please kindly subscribe, and if you are on, please let the likes come, okay? Because it's the likes that will help this channel grow, because the algorithms does something with the likes. So please kindly hit the like button to support the show. But today we don't have any specific topic right now, but I want to talk to you guys. I want to talk to my family. I want to talk to Africans across the globe, from just talking to talking and action. Because I hear people say, oh, people are talking, but no action. But the talking is also important. The talking part is important because the bedrock of every civilization has been communication. You guys, you don't get it. Okay? For any people to rise and be able to build the economy, be able to build, their systems, be able to succeed at doing this, it is achieved through the refining of your language. That is why if you look at the world as we live in right now, there is no single developed country that speaks another man's tongue. No one. There is no single developed country that has another man's language as their official language. It doesn't happen. It doesn't happen, people. We rise, we rise, we rise, we rise. Regardless the obstacles, we rise. Regardless the obstacles, we rise. Okay? And how do we rise? How do we rise? By supporting important projects that can be landmarked or earmarked as important to our collective rise. We support with our time, we support with our resources, we support with our knowledge, we support with our experience. Regardless. For us to rise, we must start to recognize and accept that we cannot continue on the selfish route. We cannot continue. Look, all the things they tell us, we start to believe them. You think it's okay to harm your sister and your brother because you've always heard that we have no value. But we are saying, look, rising to the realization that situation. I am so moved tonight. I just got a very harsh awakening. Like, how is the Intra-Africa trade agreement on hold right now? How is that even, like, why is that even part of the question? Don't touch it. Don't touch it. That agreement, that is how Africa rise. Don't touch it. Don't touch it. If you are on this page for the first time, please kindly hit the subscription button and please keep the thumbs up coming. I see 6 people online right now. Please like the show if you like it, because I think the algorithms does something with the likes, and we must push channels like this. We must push channels like this. Even by asking you to like this channel and you're not liking this show, you're enjoying this video, you're not liking it, that is a clear example that we do not support each other. We do not support each other. How are we supposed to rise with this kind of attitude? Don't you get it? We are being sold out every second, every day, every minute of the day. So we must let go this attitude of giving our money to our oppressors. We must let go of this attitude of supporting channels that are not black. We must let go of the attitude of not believing the things that we hear from black people. We are the only ones. We have our destinies in our hands now, because we know we don't have any friends. We don't have any friends. So if you have a platform, you know what to use that platform for. You know what to use the platform for, people. It is time to rise and build our education. It is time for us to rise and build our technology. I can't even stress it enough. Okay? Our technology is like nothing to write home about. It is time for us to start researching. This COVID-19 has, exposed a lot of positives and a lot of negatives in our system. And I know for a fact that since this COVID-19 began, we've had people inventing hand washing machines. We've seen people inventing soap dispensers. We've seen people coming up with innovation within this country, in Nigeria, in Namibia, in Rwanda, in Madagascar, where there is the show of potential. There is the show of potential. So my people, it is time for us to rise and build our educational systems, build our industries. If we can talk about China all day, we can talk about China all day. If we are not building factories to produce the things that we need. Hit the like button if you feel what I'm saying. Hit the like button. We cannot keep blaming China for producing second-hand quality products, cheap, low-quality products, and supplying to our markets. If we will not build factories, if we will not invest into, production, we cannot accuse the West of targeting us through our food. We cannot. I'm just, when I get, we cannot accuse the West of poisoning us through our food if we're not going to food production. So farming has become essential to the collective rise of the continent. Farming has become important to the collective rise of the continent. We cannot accuse China of selling inferior goods if we are eating our leather as a delicacy. If we're not investing in manufacturing plants for shoes, for bags. Go drive around the cities in Africa. You would see talented people, cobblers. Hello, Emmanuel Briggs, welcome. You drive around and you see talented people in cubicles, small cubicles. You and I, who know what's up, can pull these people together and build a structure, fit it with equipment, and get these young shoe makers and these cobblers to come together, produce and export, manufacture and supply the market. You see the guy that has been fixing your bag at the back there, he got skills. He may not have a financial degree, but he got skills. See that shoemaker boy who is being hitting, and if you come to Africa, there is, there are young boys who go around fixing and repairing shoes and bags and all of that. That is raw talent. They may not have the university degree that you and I have, but they got skill and they got talent. The young people of Africa are talented. But we sit here and we watch our leaders do nothing about it. And even those who do something about it, they just pick and choose. And they do it to benefit the political party they belong. So if you're doing it to benefit the political party that you belong to, then we cannot call that a collective progress. Identifying talents and pushing talents forward. That is how we rise, people. That is how we rise, family. There are so many. Look, sometimes what the young people of Africa are, then I always ask myself, Why do so many scores of young people fail in the examination? Sometimes when WAEC, the West African Examination Council, comes out and they announce, the results for senior high school students, for law school, like Ghana Law School, students, about over 1,000, maybe close to 2,000 students sit for exams, and only 120 students pass. You must think, what are they doing? What were they doing? I'm coming to a point. We'll get there. You must ask yourself, why did over 1,800 students fail law school exams every year? You want to ask yourself, why do so many young potential medical doctors get rejected at admission stages of our public university? Then you get the realization. Those who have taken the lead, okay? They're trying to keep the legal practice in the family. So if you don't belong in a family or you're not connected in some way, then you can study, and when it's time to go write your examination, the result is out, and you know everybody is wondering what the hell is going on. They got up there, they don't want nobody to come be with them up there. That is the characteristics of some of our leaders on this continent. But how can we rise if we sit down and allow this, if we sit down and accept this to be the norm? Our young people are struggling. How do you think people are making ends meet in Africa, where there is no disability checks, where there are no shelters to go to when you're out of a job, when there is none of that social intervention, when there's zero social intervention? How do you think people are surviving? How do you think young people who couldn't access education, or people are generally surviving? They are using their talents, they're using their skills to survive. They're using their talents, they're using their skills to survive. So who said we are poor because we can't think? Who said the African is poor because the African is unintelligent? Who said the African cannot rise, cannot control his own affairs because they don't have the mental capacity to think and create? Who said that? Apart from our oppressors, are just digging us into deeper holes. But I have a message for Africa, and I keep repeating, when I say Africa, if you black, you're African. It doesn't matter where you're born, it doesn't matter your accent. If you black, I'm speaking to you. If you support, I am personally calling you, inviting you to support the Ubuntu Center project. The Ubuntu Center will be a converging point for all of us Africans on the continent and in the diaspora. You don't have to feel like you're going to somebody's country anymore if we have an Ubuntu Center, where a place you can come to and identify who is a brother and who is a sister. Because when we are building and we are like raising Africa from the ditch. You don't want no traitors around. You don't want no people who don't believe in our vision around. Now, what businesses to invest in, what African-oriented businesses, what center, you will be able to just walk in and you're received, you're accepted. You don't have to be a stranger no more. With the Ubuntu Center, we can have a common ground to unite. We can have a place to talk out our, our strategies. We can unite and move. The Ubuntu Center is so important. So support it. Fam, go to Patreon and support this channel. The Ubuntu Center is at tier 4. Go and support. If you can't support from tier 4, you can support from tier 1, 2, 3. That's all right too. But get on board. Because we want to talk. We want to get passionate and talk. When I see some brothers and sisters and they're talking on YouTube and they're dropping bombs and they're like, on fire, I see how invigorated brothers and sisters get in comments. We comment. But it's time for action. Let me take a little bit of your comments. So Emmanuel says, hello, sister. And chat, I agree with you. We must do for sale. Okay, Emmanuel, I don't get that comment. I don't get it. Let me see. He commented again. He says, agreed, we must pull our talents together. We have the brain need to just focus together. And this is such a powerful comment. Thank you, Emmanuel, for dropping that. Thank you, Emmanuel, for dropping that. Because we have everything. We have everything it takes. Okay? Young people in technical universities, technical institutions, graduating every day, and just going straight to the streets to sell. There are no jobs. Look at how many of our students go to school. They even at the university and study humanities. Humanities. So what? You have a degree in political science like myself. And then what do you do with it? You have no skill. You have nothing. You've gone to read. And after reading, you're not even specialized. You have a first degree in humanities. That is how much our people are being miseducated. Miseducated. We need to find focus. Like, we need to establish some kind of focus. Okay? We need to establish some kind of focus. For our young ones, we need to lead the path. For, the path behind which they can rally, the path, on which they should walk. Because we all know the problem. We all know the problem. We all know what's at stake in Africa. Then you're kidding me. So we talk. It's time for action. It's time for action. It's time for us to, ask the hard questions, and it's time for us to take the hard steps. It's time for us to take the hard steps towards the realization of our vision and our goals as Africa. What is your vision? It's not everybody that can come on YouTube and talk like I'm talking. It would have been amazing though. Greetings, greetings, calling on Mayat. Thank you, sister, for joining in. Good to know you're here. Sister Keita, well done, good job. Keep the lights coming, family. So, you know, that's what I'm saying. Like, I came here tonight not to really present a topic, because the topics, they're gonna come. Okay? I've been shook to my core today. So I'll just take this comment from Cry0098. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe and hit the like button. Also remember to hit the notification button so that when I come online, you will be notified. It's really important. If you like to listen to the most powerful words that I have to give you whenever I come online, then please hit the notification bell. It's right beside the subscribe button, and hit the one on top. So guys, I'm going to read the chat and then we take it from there. It says, I was talking to an Indian guy today, and he said the Indian government made it compulsory to study coding and technology. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Isn't that what we need though? A lot of our livelihoods are fixing to go online. How is our technology though, Africa? Let me ask you. Technology though. How advanced is our technology though? We're leaving a physical era to enter into the technological computer age era, artificial intelligence era. Join the Ubuntu Center projects. Like, guys, I can't even stress enough how important this, you know, before I'm telling you to get on board, fam. We need to build this center. It's a big project. We need like 2 acres of land. But do not worry about it. Just need to keep stressing it. This project is, I see the picture. But if I have to come on every night and ask you family to like support this project, I get it. If our survival is dependent on, you know, building our technology, and we don't even have a base just to begin with, then how are we hoping to grow? How are we hoping to get to that point? There is so much work to do, fam. So much work to do. There is so much work to do. Find a worthy cause and support it. Okay? If you don't have anything supporting, even if you have something supporting, the Ubuntu Knowledge Center is so important. I don't even want to sit here and tell you the kind of, you know, amazing stuff we can do at the center. But become a Patreon and you'll be the first person to have that information. Colin Omeya said we have tech savvy people. They need to get on code, and really we are at war. We have to help save our race. We have to. Saving our race is like urgent. Emergency. We have to go into emergency mode right now. Emergency mode. Emergency mode. We have to realize the situations that we are in. I'm with you, sister. We have to go into emergency mode. Like now, like, yesterday. Our race is at stake. The survival of our race is at stake. We are an endangered people by all descriptions, by everything that's been done to us. We have no friends. We need this. Fam, Africa, we have no friends. Nobody wants to do anything good for us. Everybody wants to take advantage of us. Everybody wants to use us. And when they are done using us, they want to kill us. Get the memo. So we need to rise any way we have to. It doesn't matter what they're doing now. If we succeed enough, we can buy back everything they've sold out. We can take back everything they've sold out. Thank you so much, Colin Omeya. Oh, there is people out there working, but we need to get to the rest of our people. God bless, may the Most High bless every single person contributing their best, their quota, to ensuring that we get out of this mess. And all those powerful people, look, I believe that even in our Pan-Africanist, kind of rise and realization, don't we have powerful people behind the scenes? Don't we have powerful Pan-Africans behind the scenes? So if we have powerful Pan-Africans who can just, help keep this Africa free trade alive. Because there's something funny going on. If you're powerful and you're behind the scene, the African Free Trade Agreement must go through, must be carried through. There are things you can do without having to sit equally. If I have a voice and I have a platform, thank you. I'm really gonna pay for StreamYard so that maybe in our next 2 lives, I should have been able to pay for it, and we can have real conversation. We can join in. So thank you so much, sis. Your comments are so valuable, and I'm reading it all. Colin on Mayak says there are people working in the backgrounds, so we should keep our fingers crossed. Christ said, check out what the president of Tanzania has done. Every new president will legally be able to cancel those China loans. But why even take it in the first place? Why take those loans in the first place? Why take those loans in the first place? If they go and they take these loans, they present these huge projects and these huge budgets, and then when they come, they do 1/10 of the project, and where is the rest of the money gone? Nobody knows. Nobody knows. I'm not mentioning names, but we all know. We all know. And I would like to thank every single person that, most people are doing stuff behind the scenes to help push the agenda, and we probably might not know you by name, but I'd like to extend a thank you to all of them. If you know any such person, tag the person in this video, share it to that person. A huge thank you, sir. A big thank you for your support, for the work you do in the background for African people. A huge thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much, ma'am, for the work you are doing. Although nobody sees, The Most High sees you. The ancestors see you. And they will keep giving you the power, the wealth, and the connections you need. Because an entire race of people cannot be exterminated. That is evil. The agenda, whoever is pushing this agenda is evil. An entire race of people cannot be exterminated. It's the evil. Their thoughts are evil. The work they do to ensure this happens is evil. Is evil. Is evil. So not only do we use our positive words to return the evil, but we work. We rise on our feet. 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 Found from whichever bank. If you have been living your life on loans from whichever bank, once you're done paying it off, don't take any more loans. Don't take any more loans. We need to be financially independent. That is the only way we become powerful. The reason why some of our leaders are so docile and weak is because they take all these monies. They take all these monies that they don't even need. Now they become servants to other authorities and they must bow, they must comply. No, we don't need that. We don't need that. We don't need that. We are soil people. I just keep telling you. Out of all the people of this world, it is us that are, brown. It's us that are ebony. It's us that, I don't want to use black because they called us black. It's us. We are the only ones that are melanated to the core. We are the original people. We've got power. We just need to take it back. I'm just talking, guys. I'm just talking. When our kids go to school and all they're doing is watching, in their preschools, they go and they're watching all these cartoons made with white kids who are treated extra special, and they're supposed to mold their lives after these white cartoons and white children animations. And my own daughter has to always come home and tell me about some cartoon character. I don't even want to mention the names here. And I know it's wrong. I know it's wrong. But there's no alternatives. All the schools are doing it on the continent. Like, there's no, what are the alternatives? Some Pan-Africanists are trying to, start schools that are African-oriented. But, where are our creative people? Okay? Tyler Perry Studios. Bring out those, African-oriented cartoons. Let our children grow up knowing that they are also part of some white kids jumping around and going for adventures, and as if we don't have our own adventure stories. All our kids watch on television are white figures. They start being indoctrinated right from babies. They are being indoctrinated, and they become puppets for the West. We are complaining. That's all they've known. That's the only good things they've known. Where are our designers? Where are our filmmakers? Don't we have any Pan-African writers who can write children's stories? There is so many business opportunities associated to arise. Saw the people of Atlanta protesting Chinese businesses, looking down on them, attacking them. I saw them rise up and say no. So can 2 or 3 sisters or 5 sisters or brothers just open some nail salons just right beside them in that neighborhood and give good prices to our brothers and sisters? Because I realized that one of the problems was not that they liked the Chinese too much, but one of the main problems was that it's too expensive to patronize, businesses within the black community with our prices. Why do we make things so difficult for each other? And we complain that we don't patronize black. We don't keep our money circulating. Well, how are we pricing our products? How are we pricing? Cutthroat prices. Cutthroat prices. We want to make 100% on our investment the same day. Shortcuts. The new Africa cannot accommodate that. The new Africa, the fair business practices. If we are going to, yes, calling on mayors, if we are going to be practicing group economies, then we definitely must look at how we extort from each other. Extortion from each other is not going to work either. Extortion from each other is not going to work. So how about we offer quality to our brothers and sisters, but we think about the community when we're doing these prices? They are high-end products. Why? Do we all want to, open high-end businesses? Is every black business high-earned? You can offer standard quality at affordable prices. That's why I keep talking about group businesses. If as an individual, you don't have enough money to put in the business and therefore you need to buy in small quantities and that drives up your price, we must start coming into group investments. Please like this video and share if you are feeling me. We must have group investments. We must start to understand group investments. And once we understand group investments, we can join our money together and start building big businesses. It is doable, it's attainable. But is it because, I want it all? I want to win and have it all. But sometimes at your situation, at your level, you cannot have it all. You have to just understand. Group investments is the way forward for our collective rise, people. Group investments. If you can't afford to do it alone, partner with someone, join hands with someone, and be transparent. And be honest. Honest business is the way forward for us, guys. I needed to come and have this conversation with you guys because I'll be doing this thing from time to time, especially when I get my StreamYard back. We can all come together and tell our stories. We can all sound the alarm and realize how, you see how I feel like my body itching. I just feel like we need to take this seriously wherever we are. We have black people, as I'm talking to you, I can assure you that we have black people helping our oppressors in their grand design to exterminate us. But maybe they think they will be spared. Woo! They think they will be spared in the end. But if their plan succeeds, nobody is spared. Do you understand what it means to exterminate a whole nation, a whole race of people? That's what they're planning. Some people want to take this world as their own and get rid of the rest of us, allegedly. But like, we all know. We all know. So we need to be the voice. Yes, sister. Colin Omea says, yes, sister. We're practicing group economics. And I can't even stress that point enough. Like, I cannot. So I'm doing what I think I can do to help by fighting to build this Ubuntu Center. And I know a lot of our have never seen the light of day, but you know, because until our people, like I have a daughter, so the collective rights of Africa is like so freaking important to me. I want my daughter to live in a world where she, you know, can be recognized for her talents and her skills and can be appreciated in that same way. Not in a world where she's marginalized and told she's not good enough at every angle. Yesterday, my daughter came to me and told me that she doesn't think she has a beautiful face. I asked her why is she telling me that? And she told me, hello, I Swallow. Welcome, I Swallow. If you haven't hit the notification bell for, you know, whenever I upload a new video. Thank you. If you're not supporting us on Patreon, please consider supporting us on Patreon and help us push the Ubuntu Center agenda. And also to keep bringing you the best, you know, on this channel. So then I asked my daughter, why do you think your face is not nice? And she tells me that when I look in the mirror, I don't see my face to be nice. So then I had to take her to every single photograph that I have of her in my house. Then ask her, who do you see in that photograph? She says, it's me. Do you think that person in that photograph is beautiful or not? She says, yes, she's beautiful. Then I take her to another picture. Who is that in the photograph? She says, me. I take her to all the photographs. I have like about close to 10 or 12 photographs of my daughter in my house in different sizes. So I took her to every single one of them. Then I asked her, what does she see in those pictures? She tells me it's her. She sees it's her or not. So if you find that person in the photograph beautiful, it is you. You're gorgeous, you're beautiful, and you're intelligent. And I realized that it's because she wants her hair to be long, and I'm like, she's starting to pick it, you know, and it hurts so bad. She's starting to pick the brainwashing. That is, some kids may not even talk about it, but I'm so grateful my daughter is talking about it. Because in that way, I can help her. But do you think if she was watching her fellow black kids on TV, black-oriented cartoons and animations on TV, she would have a problem with how her hair looks? No. She wouldn't. And you see, me, that's why you see me, I never preach hatred on this channel, or I never like point the fingers too much, because we can decide to change that as a people. Look at all the, black owned television stations and radio stations. They could support young designers, young animation experts to come up with cartoon programs that is African centric and oriented as an option for children. They're not doing it. It's not happening. Fam. Those who have the money, those who are at the helm of affairs, they are in all kinds of groups. They are in from above. So don't expect them to come and solve your problems for you. You need to rise up, Africa, and solve your own problems. You need to rise up and solve your own problems. Because the things that we know already. I just came here for just a quick chat with you guys. I just came here for just a quick continent and our people. Let us rise up and build. I would like to know in the comment section if you can tell me like what projects are going on, or maybe even email me what projects are going on that we can throw light on, like we can support on the platform and talk about what they're doing and achievements to encourage our people to know that something is going on. It's just I'm quiet because I'm just like thinking, how did we get here? I know, how is this our fate? How is this our fate? Like if I look at my whole entire life, and I was born in 83, so my whole entire life has been so chaotic. My lifetime, like every crazy thing and every good thing is happening within my lifetime. Everything is a new thing. So it makes me think, what is this? Are we living in some matrix, or what? Is this crazy shit? Because everything is just happening. It's happening. We as a people, we must find the door. We must find the sometimes these situations get you thinking wild things. But fam, maybe that's how we survive it. Maybe that's how we survive it. Let's join hands, brothers and sisters. Let's join hands together. The Ubuntu spirit would definitely. Let us join hands. This is your girl AJY, and thank you so much for staying with me in this live. I would like to reiterate, the request for you to support the Ubuntu Center project. Please sign up on Patreon or support this project via any kind of transfer system, and we'll be so grateful. Support the Ubuntu Center, and let us build. Let us support in the collective rise of the African continent. I love you so much, and I believe you've heard a lot. As you go and you sleep and you ponder over it, think of what you can do to help. Think of what you can do, even if what you can do is to share this message so somebody else hears it. Share it. Share it. Let somebody hear it. My brothers and sisters from all across the world, thank you so much for joining us. I'll definitely come your way again, but thank you today for sticking with us. We really appreciate it. Please hit the like button. Hit the like button, fam. Thank you. I thank you so much, and stay blessed.